Another classic, Rusty Jux. Archetype on the track. What up? Straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did it when they said that it can't be done. To become number one, the champion. Yeah, straight to the top, I'm taking it.
What's going on, guys? It is ya boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the MLB The Show 24 franchise of the Baltimore Orioles. Now, hopefully you guys are enjoying the content so far. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the series or the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, a wonderful product. Use it on a daily basis, whether I'm getting a workout in at the gym, you know, doing one of these gameplay videos, doing, you know, just a multitude of different things in my daily life. That's why I'm always so hyped on these things, is because of Dubby Energy. Check the product out. I will leave the link in the video description below. Use the code BEERGUT at checkout and you will save yourself a discount on your order. Now, after the last episode, which I will leave posted in the top right hand corner right here, we made a trade to get a starting pitcher. AJ Puk was acquired from the Miami Marlins at the trade deadline. Not the move I exactly wanted. I wanted Jesus Luzardo or Sandy Alcantara from the Miami Marlins. Unfortunately, I did not want to give up the farm to get one of those two players. So we did settle on AJ Puk. He is going to be starting in today's game. We are currently sitting third in the division, one game out of first place, so hopefully things will start to go right as we continue to have this season going. We're going to get to the episode, and we're going to have a lot of fun on here. As you guys can see, Tampa Bay leading that division. We are sitting in third, a game out of first. We do have one of those wild cards intact right now, but you know, a lot could change. We could potentially be seeing three teams from the AL East making the playoffs. Now, as you see, I penciled in AJ Puk in that number 3 starting position. John Means, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do with him going forward after this season. We did move Dean Kramer to the bullpen to be our long reliever. Now, I am super excited about this roster. This roster is built and it is ready to go. I feel like we made some right moves. We re-signed the right people for long term so far. We still are going to re-sign some more people, but in the meantime, definitely want to continue this thing. We are going to be taking on the Boston Red Sox. We are going to make a few more moves. Dylan Tate going to get picked up. I like that 2.45 ERA. And guys, I know you can't see the can. Green can. We are drinking Goose Island IPA. I go back and forth with IPAs, so definitely it is very good if you are into the piney taste of beers. I think we've got a pretty good roster, though. Really excited with having Heston Kjerstad called up. Now, come September time, we are going to have 2 extra roster spots. Expect one of them to be Jackson Holiday, because we did call him up to the 40-man roster. Garrett Whitlock going to be on the mound today to go against AJ Puk in his debut. I'm super excited about this. We're going to be rocking the City Connect jerseys in Camden Yards, the best baseball park in America. Absolutely one of Beer Gut's favorite places to be in Baltimore and in the world. So definitely, if you are in Baltimore, definitely recommend you checking it out. It is a cathedral. The lineup is really good here. Jordan Westberg hitting a 275. He was an all-star this year, IRL. Can't knock it. Love me some Westy.
It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
44 and 77 for the Boston Red Sox. That is not very good. I know people, and myself included, did not really care for the City Connects. Not gonna lie, they've grown on me in the past year or so. Still don't like it better than the classic orange, the white, or, you know, the blacks. The blacks are my favorite Oriole uniforms. And Jalen Duran going to be leading this game off today. 294 hitter, not bad.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder.
And Puck gets that in there for a strike. We currently hold that third wild card position. Not a bad way to start. Did he go on that? Yes, he did. 0-2 on the count. Jalen Duran not in a hitter's count right now. And the swing through strikeout. AJ Puck's first strikeout as a Baltimore Oriole. And 2 down in the inning. Yoshida is up to the mound. And AJ Puck wheeling and dealing through this first inning. Swings through 2 strike count on Yoshida. Fouls that pitch off, trying to get that perfect inning. Or I'm sorry, immaculate inning. Went through it, and that is going to be a strikeout to end the inning. AJ Puck, number 36 in the program, number 1 in your hearts, wheeling and dealing through this inning. Garrett Whitlock with a 7 ERA. That is absolutely terrible. That is booty cheeks. And Cedric Mullins leading the game off with a 245 batting average. And Cedric Mullins hits that, makes contact with the first one. It is going to be a foul ball. Takes that pitch. It is going to be recovered by the first baseman. First out of the game. Anthony Santander, who has been hot this year, with a runner on 2 outs. Got a hold of that first one, but that is going to be a foul ball. Anthony Santander is sneaking into that all-star, and that just flies over the head of Garrett Whitlock, and that is going to extend the inning with 2 runners on. Anthony Santander, though, having an outstanding season, sneaking into that MVP conversation as Austin Hayes up to the mound. That is going to be hit to the second baseman, and that is going to be the final out of this inning. 2 hits in the inning, but no runs come across. Ryan Mountcastle up in the second, and no outs. Takes a look at that first pitch, 1-0. 67 ribbies on the year. Got a hold of that sinker. Is it going to be deep enough? Yes, it is. Gone. Ryan Mountcastle always gets his man with the solo shot. 17th on the year, 70th RBI, and that is going to bring the Orioles up 1-0. Absolutely insane. Ryan Mountcastle, glad I re-signed him, but
so many times a sinker inside is a,
you know, we're gonna have some log jams here in the near future. And Gunnar Henderson up, returning from injury in the last episode. And that is gone. Gunnar Henderson, bye baseball. And that is going to be a 2-0 Orioles lead. Gunnar Henderson, let's see what it is. 9th on the year now. You know, he has missed some time this year due to injuries. glad to have Mr. Gunnar Henderson back. I did not watch the home run derby. Unfortunately, I heard he hit 11 in the first round, but could not advance past it. My opinion is, do not give a damn about that home run derby. It is cool to watch, but statistically, at least from my knowledge, people who've been involved in that in the past usually have a second half slump, and that is going to be the end of the inning for Cedric Mullins. And two runs on back-to-back jacks. Now, back to my previous point, Anthony Santander up, a runner on third. But yeah, back to my point, I'd much rather just see Gunnar Henderson contend for MVP and lead this team to a World Series than just be the home run champ and lose his power in the second half of the year. Taking a look at that one, 2-1 on the count.
Here comes a pitch.
Fouls that slurve off, and it is 2-2. Count is even. Fouls that off. Garrett Whitlock is not having a good game so far. Already allowed 2 runs in the second inning. Takes a look at that circle change. Full count. And that is gone. Santander, Tony Taters drives that thing deep to Utah Street. And what home run is that on the year? 28th on the year, 402 feet, and absolutely jacked. And that is going to double that lead to 4-0. Tony Taters, look at that, and that is touching Utah Street, baby.
And into the box for Baltimore,
Ryan O'Hearn, 1 on, and that is going to be a deep slurve. That's going to be an out.
and there are 2 outs.
Obviously, I thought I edited that out, but honestly, probably not the worst.
And next for the Orioles,
Ryan Mountcastle, runner on first, already has a solo jack off Garrett Whitlock.
And a foul.
Can he get another home run on Garrett Whitlock?
Next offering way off.
Takes a look at that pitch, brings that count back even. And that is deep.
Towards left field. Back there.
Is that gonna be enough? Yeah, well, no, they snagged it, and that is an absolute great play by Masata Yoshira. AJ Puck back on the mound. This is in the 5th inning. Bounces off the glove of Ryan Mountcastle. Still gonna get that out. What a play by Ryan Mountcastle. Tristan Casas almost beat it out. Tyler O'Neill up to the plate. One down already in the inning, and the first pitch is a strike. Mateo gets it, and that is going to be the second out of the inning.
Sends it to first. And O'Neill is retired. 2 outs, base is empty.
I'm not even going to try and say his name. Rapala? Rafaelia. Correct me in the comments if I'm butchering this young man's name, but it is an 0-2 count. And that is going to be a strikeout to end the 5th inning. AJ Puck is dealing in this game, only has allowed 2 hits. And Baltimore has a 4-0 lead. AJ Puck dominating, picking back up here in the 6th inning, and Ryan Mountcastle able to make that play. And that's going to be the first out of the inning.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into
Trevor Story up to the mound. 0 for 1 on the game. AJ Puck is 6 innings deep and only thrown 30-something pitches. 37. And Gunnar Henderson going to make the play here, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Do we have the makings of a complete game here? Jalen Duran in 1 for 2. And that first pitch gonna be a strike. 29 doubles on the year for Jalen Duran. And that's gonna bring that count even. The low pitch count is something that's awesome. That is gonna be way high. 2-1 is the count. Bringing that count back even, and potentially the payoff pitch. That's going to be a strikeout to end the inning. AJ Puck is dealing here as we're going to pick this thing back up. 6th inning, 2 gone. Gunnar Henderson with the second home run of the game, of the 2-run variety. Gonna extend this lead 6-0. Gunner's 10th on the year. That is 462 feet. Absolute blast here in Camden Yards. And 6-0 lead for your Baltimore Orioles. Cedric Mullins in, and runner on first. 2 outs still.
2 outs.
And that is going to be hit right to the second baseman as we end the 6th inning.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer.
But Gunnar Henderson coming alive here.
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now we're up to the 7th inning. 2 out. Nobody on Anthony Santander. Taking a look at that slider. 1-0 is the count. That's way inside that slider. 2-0 is the count. Hitters count right now.
Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Fouls that circle changeup off. 2-1, still in a hitter's count. And that is gonna go over the head. Can we get extra bases with Santander? Santander.
Third hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
And that is going to put Santander in scoring position. 17th double on the year. He is much more of a power guy at the plate. You know, hitting in Camden Yards does definitely help that. Austin Hayes, and runner in scoring position. 2 outs. That is fair. Coming from second, and that is going to score a run. 7-0 RBI single for Austin Hayes. That could have been a double, but did not want to test the arms of the Boston outfielders. And now Will Smith, former Oriole, former bad boy, in the game. Ryan O'Hearn, not exactly favorable matchup here, but
that one down the line, and he grabs it foul.
Okay, good. I thought that was going to be an out.
2 outs. Foul ball.
Fouls that slider off. 0-2 is the count. Home run O'Hearn up to the mound here.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ooh, what an ugly swing to end the inning. But 7-0 for the good guys, the Baltimore Orioles.
So stepping in for Boston.
AJ Puck still in this game after the 8th inning. Gets that sinker in there. 0-1 is the count. And Santander giving chase. And yes, gets the final out of the inning. Look at this. We are actually going to warm up a picture. Bring in Shelby Miller. Number 99. He actually gave up number 7 for Jackson Holiday. And Shelby Miller, that is a little low and a little outside. That is a 1-0. Austin Hayes not going to get there, but able to cut it off to prevent extra bases. We only have the runner on first. Up now, it is Trevor Story, the number 9 hitter. What a fall from grace for Trevor Story, by the way. He was actually very productive in Colorado. Now, I do think that was Colorado conditions. And just not has had a very good 2-year stint in Boston. Jesus, 2-2. I cannot get the control on Shelby Miller. Well, he's probably not going to be here next year anyway. Cedric Mullins gets it, and that is going to be the first out. 2 outs, 1 on. Rob Renfrier? Fuck him. He plays for Boston. I'm going to be honest, do not know much I know a good amount of MLB, but if you ask me to name a random player on the Red Sox like that guy, couldn't do it. 3 hits. AJ Puck gets the win. 6-6 on the year. Almost a complete game. 8 innings of work. Excuse me. Will always take solid 8 innings out of a pitcher, and I don't know. I'll take 8 innings every night of the week from a pitcher. And I'm feeling like this move's going to work. 10 strikeouts for AJ Puck in his Oriole debut. And Garrett Whitlock gets charged with a loss. We are actually going to simulate ahead to this Detroit series. That ought to be a fun little matchup. It's good to have Gunnar Henderson back. Love Gunnar Henderson. Sound off in the comments your favorite baseball player, your favorite Oriole, your favorite player in this series. Who has been your favorite player in this series? I'm going to tell you mine. Obviously, it is going to be Colton Cowser's hurt, but it has been Anthony Santander's been a very nice piece. Gunnar Henderson going down really hurt this club for a little bit. I'm glad he's back. Ryan Mountcastle, though, obviously he's one of my favorite Orioles. Jordan Westberg's been very nice for us. So just sound off. And the next game, it is going to be Tarek Skubal, who the Orioles are rumored to be looking at. We're back in first place with a 1-game lead, 85 wins on the year. Good way to go. 85-64, 1-game lead. It looks like we are going to have 3 teams in the AL East in this playoffs. As long as the fucking Yankees don't win the division, I will be happy. If you understand, if you know me, my hatred for the Yankees runs deep. We're going to take a look at some stats before we get the hell up on out of here. Jorge Mateo, not a nice little season. Anthony Santander, 32 home runs. Adley Rutschman, 21. Ryan Mountcastle, 21 with 77 RBIs. Gunnar Henderson has been smashing the ball lately. 17 home runs. He could potentially hit 20 home runs before the end of this season. Ryan O'Hearn, 11. Ramon Urias, potential trade piece right there. I want to thank Ramon Urias, but he's probably not going to be on this roster come next year. Corbin Burns, 17 wins, 17-5, over 200 innings. Kyle Bradish, 13-9, 12-12 for Dean Kramer, 8-9 for John Means, and 7-7 for the new acquisition, AJ Puck. Awards. I want to look at this award. Nowhere near MVP, which is surprising. I thought Anthony Santander would get some votes. Corbin Burns, second in the Cy Young voting right now. I don't know if he's going to win it. Corbin Burns, Andrew Benintendi, Clay Holmes, the leading candidate for reliever of the year. Evan Carter, rookie of the year. Austin Wells. Rest of this is really not important. So, guys, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the episode. If you guys like the episode, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more. Want to check out some of the other series that I am running on this channel? They're going to be posted in the top corners, in the corners of this thing going on right now. We've got the WWE 2K24 My GM mode. Absolute blast. Definitely recommend you guys checking that out. Check out the live streams I do every Saturday night. Well, probably going to be over by this point, but check out the replays. Check out the NASCAR The Game Inside Line Season mode. If you're a NASCAR fan, definitely recommend you checking that out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys have a great day, a great evening, whenever you are watching this. Much love and peace out, my friends.